Hi, my name is Victor. I'm a former resident of Canada as well as the United States, and I now live here in Southeast Asia in Philippines as well as Vietnam part of the year. Real quick before I get started, I heard about this story about this baby here in the Philippines who has been abandoned since birth and has moved around from orphanage to orphanage, foster home to foster home. She's now over 18, working in a restaurant, and hats off to her. I give her all the credit in the world despite having enormous challenges. She's trying to do the best for herself. What I'm trying to say, friends, is treat others how you would like to be treated yourself. Nobody knows what others have gone through. I certainly read all of the comments and I also reply to each and every one of you. Thanks for that. And we also sincerely thank everybody who has been supporting the channel. We have the link in the description box below where you can support the channel. Let's get started with today's video. In this video, I would like to discuss the very sad and unfortunate situation of Stephen and Evelyn Davis. Uh, Now, Evelyn was a young woman here from the Philippines, and her foreigner husband was his name was Stephen Davis, and he's originally from the United Kingdom, and they were living here in the Philippines. Now, they also had, I believe, one or two kids together, and Evelyn was even close with her foreigner husband's um, mother. So what really makes this incredibly sad is that they did have they did have one or two kids together. So and those kids are without a father now. And Evelyn murdered her husband to collect a massive amount of insurance money, which is uh, just pure greed. And this is unfathomable that somebody could do that. She hired this was a murder for hire scenario. She hired basically a hitman to kill her husband and just to collect massive insurance money, which would have probably, she would have been set for life if she got that money. And, you know, this I have a lot of experience with women here in the Philippines, and I will say the majority are very, very nice and hospitable. In fact, to be perfectly honest, my wife is from Cagayan de Oro in Mindanao. She's the best woman uh, I ever came across in my whole life. I mean, she's hospitable, good natured, friendly. I mean, she's a homemaker, my wife. And Philippine women, a lot of women put it this way: if you find the right women, the right woman from the Philippines, nobody will treat you better. That I can guarantee. I'm living proof of that. But I am also living proof that if you find the wrong woman from the Philippines, your life will be hell. You better you know dump her or just end the relationship, because I was in a woman before I met my wife who was from also from here in Manila, and she was just really bad. I rather not get into all the detail, but she was really bad. So you know I don't want to say that all the women again are bad from the Philippines. Just like in any nationality, you have a few bad apples. But by and large, here in the Philippines, the people in general are extremely nice and hospitable and good natured. That I can assure you. I'm not even the least bit concerned about my safety here in the Philippines. But in the United States, you're always worried about, you have to look over your shoulder. People are violent. They can assault you, rob you, beat you up for no reason. Here in the Philippines, if you're not a troublemaker yourself, highly unlikely you're going to encounter any problems. And that's because the Filipino people are not violent in nature. But again, there are always exceptions. And a perfect example of that is this woman, Evelyn, who hired a hitman to kill her husband to get a massive amount of insurance money. And they have a kid or one or two kids together who doesn't have a father. This is just evil on her part, greedy and incredibly evil, just despicable. So again, you can have from the Philippines, you can have either the best woman, two extremes. You can you can have either the best woman in the world, like my beautiful wife, or you can encounter the worst woman, like this woman Evelyn Davis. That's it for this edition of Southeast Asia Vibes: The Good Life. Until next time, take care, everybody.